chosen one. You are not imagining the heaviness around you. Something has been pressing against your peace, creeping into your thoughts, draining your strength, and trying to make you feel as though you are losing ground in a battle you cannot even fully see. This is not a small disturbance, and it is not random bad luck. There are seasons when danger does not arrive with noise, but with subtle pressure. It comes through confusion, through delay, through strange fatigue, through the feeling that something precious is being targeted. You sense it in the way your spirit has been unsettled, in the way certain doors have suddenly narrowed, and in the way fear has tried to whisper louder than faith. Do not brush this off. Do not call it nothing. This is not coincidence. This is divine intervention, because God is letting you recognize the danger before it swallows what was meant for your future. You have been trying to hold yourself together while invisible tension gathers around your life. You smile in places where you feel burdened. You keep moving in moments when your soul is crying for discernment. Yet deep inside, you know this season carries an unusual weight. The enemy does not waste force on what carries no purpose. The intensity around you is proof that your life is not empty of calling. There is something on you that darkness has noticed. There is a future attached to your obedience, and that is why the pressure has increased. You are not weak because you feel the battle. You are aware. And awareness is mercy. The Word of God declares in the book of Psalms, chapter 27, verse 1, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Take that into your spirit right now. The danger may be real, but it is not greater than the one covering you. Fear wants to magnify the threat until you forget who stands beside you. But the Lord does not reveal danger to paralyze you. He reveals it to position you. He opens your eyes so you will stop walking carelessly among traps designed for your distraction. He is pulling your attention back to the secret place, back to discernment, back to the wisdom that keeps you from stepping into what looked harmless but was sent to weaken you. This is why you must not move in panic. Panic clouds vision. God is calling you to stand still in spirit. Sharpen your hearing and let His light expose what your natural eyes could not name. You are in a serious hour, but you are not abandoned in it. Heaven has not stepped away from your battle. God's hand is still on your life, and what threatens you will not define you if you remain under His instruction. Like this message, share it with someone who needs warning. Subscribe for more, and at the end, comment 27. That is why the signs around your life have not been ordinary. The resistance has been too specific, too repeated, too well aimed at the places where your calling is trying to grow. You have been marked, not for destruction by God, but for opposition by forces that recognize what your obedience could become. The pattern tells the story. Some people meet delay once or twice, but you have watched doors close at the exact moment momentum begins. You have seen relationships turn strange when your spirit grows stronger. You have noticed how peace gets interrupted whenever clarity starts rising in you. These are not meaningless fragments. They form a trail, and the trail reveals intention. You have been misunderstood in rooms where your heart was pure. You have been pushed aside when you carried the right answer. You have been made to feel excessive for praying deeply, caring deeply, seeing deeply. The attack is often not against what you do, but against who you are becoming. Darkness studies where your confidence is forming and tries to strike there first. It uses discouragement to weaken your rhythm, isolation to distort your thoughts, and exhaustion to make you question whether you were ever hearing God clearly at all. But the very concentration of the battle is evidence that your life carries weight in the spirit. The apostle reminds us in his letter to the Corinthians, chapter 16, verse 9, "For a great door and effectual is opened unto me, and there are many adversaries." Do you hear the wisdom in that? The presence of adversaries does not prove that the door is false. Many times, it proves the opposite. A significant opening often comes with significant resistance because the enemy understands the value of what is ahead better than many people do. That is why your struggle has seemed to intensify near breakthrough. That is why old temptations return when new discipline is forming. That is why confusion tries to flood your mind when God is establishing direction. You are not being singled out because you are forgotten. You are being fought because you are noticed. Still, being marked does not mean being owned. It does not mean the enemy has authority to define your future. It means you must stop interpreting every hardship through natural logic alone. Some battles require discernment more than explanation. Some patterns are warnings that you must guard your atmosphere, your habits, your agreements, and your focus with greater seriousness than before. The signs are not given to make you afraid. They are given so you can wake up, recognize the pattern, and refuse to keep calling spiritual warfare by softer names. What has been pursuing your peace is real, but it is also exposing itself. And what is exposed can no longer hide in the dark. Now you are brought to the point where warning becomes decision. This is the moment when you can no longer drift, no longer delay, no longer tell yourself that one more compromise will cost nothing. Danger grows when hesitation is fed, and many spiritual collapses do not begin with open rebellion. They begin with quiet surrender, with a numbing of conviction, with the slow acceptance of what once disturbed your soul. That is why this hour matters so deeply. You are standing at a crossroads where your next response will either strengthen the covering of God over your life or open space for confusion to deepen its grip. Do not do it, no matter the price. Do not agree with the voice that says you can postpone obedience and still keep the same clarity, the same peace, the same fire. The battle in front of you is not merely about survival. It is about alignment. God is not only pulling you away from what threatens you, He is calling you into the position that threat cannot easily reach. But to enter that place, you must choose with intention. You must reject the invitations that flatter your flesh while starving your spirit. You must turn away from the atmosphere that keeps your soul crowded and your hearing dull. You must stop negotiating with the very thing that came to weaken your discernment. This is the critical moment of separation, where the old pattern pleads for one more chance to remain, and heaven urges you to cut it off before it cuts deeper into your future. The Spirit spoke through the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 21, verse 8. "Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death." That word is sharp because truth is merciful when time is urgent. God is showing you that choices are never empty. Every agreement builds something. Every act of obedience strengthens something. Every act of compromise opens something. You already feel that this moment carries weight, and that feeling is not meant to terrify you. It is meant to awaken you. Conviction is a gift. The door is not shut yet. Mercy is still speaking. The Lord is still making a way for you to come out clean, stronger, and more alert than before. But you must answer while your heart is still tender enough to respond. This is where you stop calling your rescue a someday event. This is where you choose life in the secret places first, before anyone applauds it, before results appear, before circumstances confirm it. Comment "I choose life" as your act of agreement, declaring that you are not surrendering to pressure but stepping into the path God is placing before you. So now the path begins to narrow, not to trap you, but to save you. When God pulls you out, He does not always begin by changing the whole landscape around you. He often begins by changing your direction within it. What felt like restriction was sometimes protection. What looked like delay was sometimes rescue. What seemed like the loss of an option was often the removal of a snare. You are learning that God's plan is not merely comforting language for hard days. It is the only safe road through a season designed to confuse, pressure, and mislead you. Human strength cannot carry you through what is spiritual in nature. Cleverness cannot outmaneuver what has studied your weakness. Only the wisdom of God can lead you through danger without letting danger enter you. This is why you have felt the Lord pressing you to slow down, to listen more carefully, to step back from what once seemed urgent. He is not withholding good from you. He is preserving what the enemy wanted access to. There are doors you would have opened too early. There are voices you would have trusted too quickly. There are environments that would have looked harmless while draining your discernment one layer at a time. But God, in His mercy, has been interrupting patterns before they could become prisons. He has been frustrating plans that were never truly aligned with your calling. He has been keeping you from settling in places that could not sustain the future He prepared for you. Heaven speaks clearly through the words in Proverbs. Chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. That is not a gentle suggestion for simpler times. It is a survival word for an hour like this. Your own understanding can only read what is visible. God reads what is hidden, what is forming, what is waiting beyond the bend, what is disguised behind opportunities that appear bright but carry quiet ruin. His plan sees farther than your fear, farther than your urgency, farther than your frustration. And because His sight is perfect, His guidance is mercy. Every instruction He gives is building a way out. Every warning He sends is part of your deliverance. Every closed door under His hand is a shield. Even when it first feels like loss. So your escape is not in striving harder, but in yielding deeper. It is in trusting the pattern of His leading when your emotions are still catching up. It is in following even before everything makes sense. God's plan is pulling you out by reordering your steps, purifying your desires, sharpening your hearing, and placing you where panic cannot rule you. This is how He rescues His chosen ones. He does not merely remove the threat, He transforms the traveler. So you can walk through what once would have broken you and emerge with clearer vision, steadier faith, and a spirit that now knows the difference between pressure and divine direction. And now you begin to see what this rescue was always leading toward. God was never pulling you out merely so you could breathe again. He was pulling you out so you could stand again, speak again, discern again, and walk in the authority that danger tried to steal from you. The threat that once circled your life is no longer the center of the story. The center now is the hand of God that preserved you, corrected you, covered you, and brought you forward with a wisdom you did not possess when this warning first reached your spirit. You are not leaving this season as the same person who entered it. You are rising with sharper vision, cleaner boundaries, and a deeper refusal to bow to fear. This is what the enemy did not account for. He expected pressure to make you retreat from your calling, but God has used the same pressure to reveal your strength in Him. He expected delay to make you bitter, but God used delay to train your discernment. He expected isolation to make you collapse inward, but God met you there and taught you how to hear heaven with greater clarity. What was meant to reduce you has become the place where God rebuilt you. That is why you cannot return to smaller thinking now. You cannot go back to treating your spiritual life casually. You cannot walk as though you have not seen what God just brought you through. As Jesus Himself declared in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verse 19, Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Receive that as a living word over your path. This does not mean there was never danger. It means danger does not get the final say over a life submitted to God's authority. You are not protected so you can live passive. You are protected so you can move with purpose. You are not covered so you can hide forever. You are covered so you can fulfill the mission attached to your name. There is a different weight on you now, not the weight of oppression, but the weight of holy responsibility. You know too much now to keep playing with what weakens you. You have come too far now to keep entertaining what drains your spirit. The Lord has marked your life for preservation and purpose, and what once hunted you will now witness your obedience. So stand up in your spirit and let this be your turning point. Comment 58 below as a prophetic sign that you are stepping out of danger, out of confusion, and into the protected calling God has prepared for you. If this message reached you like rain falling on dry ground, then let your light be the soft spark of a lamp placed in the window, a quiet sign that this word found living soil in your spirit. Let your share be like sending a small boat of light across dark waters, so another soul drifting in silence may see the shore again. Let your comment become a footprint in the sand, a witness that heaven passed by here and touched your heart. And if this place has become a well where your spirit returns to drink, then subscribe as one who chooses to keep that well uncovered for the days ahead. And for those moved to donate, let it be like placing oil in the vessel, so this flame may keep burning gently, beautifully, and faithfully for every weary traveler still searching for one more word from God.